What's going on, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Southern Guy here. This is a WWE exclusive Raw review and results and reactions for WWE Raw results reactions for uh, January 16th, 2017 from Little Rock, Arkansas, where Raw took place today. Before the show, Nia Jax attacks Sasha Banks before the show, adding injury to the leg. I don't know how bad her injury is. They haven't said yet. But Nia Jax attacked Sasha Banks before the show got started tonight. WWE says, see. The show opened. The show opened on Monday Night Raw. The show opened with a memory of Jimmy Snuka following the annual video packages, remembering Martin Luther King Jr. On commentary the night before, Michael Cole, played by Corey Graves and Brian Saxon. Roman Reigns came out to heat as the camera showed a fan holding a sign that read the biggest Roman Reigns fan. The announcers hyped the WWE Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble and showed the crash cage on the Raw stage. Roman Reigns said he complained about being outnumbered by the way the Shield played the numbers game. He said that Owens will be complaining because Jericho will be blocked in the cage. Reigns said that KO can't beat him and he will be headlining WrestleMania for a third time. Paul Heyman made his way out. Paul Heyman interrupted and had said that he was the claim before the storm because Brock Lesnar is in the building. And as the fans chant for Goldberg, Paul E. reminded that Goldberg wouldn't be on the show. Heyman said Lesnar will be in the Royal Rumble and will go over at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho came out as they teased the idea of Owens retaining Jericho winning the Royal Rumble so they would meet at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins came out and claimed that he missed the entire show last year because he was on the shelf and he was going to come back to then win the Royal Rumble. Braun Strowman came out and started staring down Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and the entry with a massive pop. Before Brock Lesnar could get in the ring, Sami Zayn showed up and took out Strowman from behind. Zayn gave him a haluva kick. Reigns tried to clothesline Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar gave him a German suplex and Finally, Lesnar and Zayn were left in the ring. Brock smiled and then gave Zayn a German suplex. The Beast mentioned for Strowman, but he teased it, but dropped off the apron. Roman hit Superman punch on Jericho and Owens. Lesnar hit Roman Reigns with F5 or Roman Reigns. Lesnar was the last man standing as he stared down Strowman. Michael Cole hyped Sheamus and Cesaro versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson while Corey Graves promoted Big Cass and Enzo versus Rusev and Jinder Mahal. Big Cass and Enzo beat Rusev and Jinder Mahal in 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Cass hit Jinder Mahal with a big boot, and then Enzo, they educated the rocket launcher finisher to get the pinfall victory over Rusev and Jinder Mahal. Arian Daivari beat Lance Dinaro in 2 minutes and 10 seconds by submission when he locked in the Clover Clutch. Announced for the Royal Rumble entries, both Sheamus and Cesaro will be part of the match. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows beat WWE Raw Tag Team Champions Sheamus and Cesaro by DQ. Dusty finish in 13 minutes 30 seconds. Sheamus punched the referee out, and then another official came out to make the count. When the original referee came to, he ruled the match a disqualification. The crowd loved the match. Cole and Graves and Saxon took time to remember Jimmy Superfly Snuka and sent in their thoughts and prayers to his family, and they read the WWE related tweets regarding Snuka's passing. Melina is still premiering soon, as they keep saying. Backstage segment with Sami Zayn. He talked with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. They said that there has been done. Sami Zayn stuck out his fist like a member of the Shield. Reigns mumbled and said something about Dean Ambrose, and they walked away. Rollins did the same. And Michael Cole called it awkward. Tony Nese versus Rich Swann in a Tony Nese versus Rich Swann doesn't happen when Neville came out and attacked Swann from behind. Nese got involved with him. They're going after Swann as well. A brawl assured with Neville throwing Nese to the inside the ringside and kicking Swann in the face. Mike Rowan interviewed Neville backstage, who talked bad about Rick Swann. The New Day came out like Kofi Kingston spoke about the Royal Rumble being every man for himself. Titus O'Neil interrupted the trio. He asked for one of their 30 spots in the 30-man Royal Rumble match. This eventually led to Titus O'Neil versus Big E for a spot in the Royal Rumble match. Big E beat Titus O'Neil in 4 minutes and 55 seconds with the big ending. Backstage segment with Charlotte. Backstage segment was shown with Charlotte promo for the Royal Rumble and featuring footage from Royal Rumble. And Jimmy Duggan was shown. Jim Duggan. Charlotte came out and cut a promo on Bayley, mocking her for reading a poem she wrote in high school while at the WWE Performance Center. Bayley came out and told Charlotte this wasn't necessary to show old photos. Bayley said that she is ashamed of her passion, not ashamed of her passion for the WWE. Bayley wrote a new poem, Roses are red, violets are blue. At the Royal Rumble, I will defeat you. Bayley is armed to beat Charlotte's pay-per-view winning streak and become the WWE Raw Women's Champion. Michael Cole announces a recap of the show until a point of the broadcast. Cedric Alexander beat Brian Kendrick in 4 minutes 45 seconds. Cedric picked up the victory after hitting the lumbar check and scoring the pinfall. Alicia Fox, who came out and interfered during the entire ring after Cedric Alexander teased, hugging her, but ducked and left Noamdar, was shown backstage watching on the monitor. Backstage, Nia Jax was interviewed about attacking Sasha Banks attacking Sasha earlier in the day. She stated she broke the boss. Backstage segment with Alicia Fox, who was asked what happened with Cedric Alexander, but she didn't want to address the situation. She has something to do with her interfering in the match with Noamdar. She went off and she didn't want to talk about it. Michael Cole had a recap that Kurt Angle will be headlining the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2017 and credited ESPN for breaking the story. Angle will appear on ESPN's News on Wednesday night in the weekly WWE segment with Jonathan Coachman. And in the main event, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, and Chris Jericho versus Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn ended in a brawl. On the stage. We seen Seth Rollins attacking Braun Strowman. They hit him with a chair. Braun Strowman was laid out, knocked off the stage. We see Seth Rollins use a chair on Jericho. Seth Rollins pedigree Jericho on the stage face first, and then we seen Kevin Owens hit Roman Reigns with a steel chair and put Roman Reigns through the announce table to end Monday Night Raw. That is your WWE official results and review for WWE Monday Night Raw that took place in Little Rock, Arkansas tonight. We got to see WWE announce the first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2017, which is Kurt Angle, which is well deserved. And that is your official WWE Monday Night Raw review results for January 16th, 2017. Guys, next week's going to be a good Raw because Goldberg will be returning next Monday on Monday Night Raw. It's the return of Goldberg, Bill Goldberg, next Monday. Also, tomorrow night, guys, don't forget SmackDown Live tomorrow night. Becky Lynch taking on Alexa Bliss in a cage match. Also, we got some other stuff going on SmackDown Live tomorrow night. We got a huge return tomorrow night. Who is that huge person returning? And I will talk about that probably in a separate video. But it is rumored that Mickie James will be making her return to SmackDown Live tomorrow night. So you don't want to miss SmackDown Live tomorrow night. But I hope y'all enjoyed the WWE Raw review results reaction for January 16, 2017. I hope y'all have a great night. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and favorite, and comment. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to sub to me on YouTube.com, Southern Guy 135, or YouTube.com. Follow me on Twitter. As always, I'm always active at Danny Parker 27. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am active on Instagram too. It's Judah Danny Parker. I hope you enjoyed this WWE Raw review results. Raw review and results for January 16th, 2017. Guys, Royal Rumble's getting really good, guys. Getting really shaped up and really good. And I'm getting excited and pumped. As we're on the road to WrestleMania. Hope you enjoyed this Raw review and results. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Have a great one. I'll see y'all guys right back here for WWE News tomorrow and WWE SmackDown Live. Have a great one, guys.